We are at the 2014 PGA show with a familiar face, a familiar booth. This is UST, and this is Danny Lee. And last year we introduced you to Recoil, and you gave us a lot of good information about it. And we want to talk a little bit more about Recoil because we did some testing. The guys raved about it. We're seeing a kind of a little thing moving towards graphite iron shafts. We had multiple PGA Tour winners using graphite last year. Talk to us about Recoil and why it's catching on.
Well, the concept is there. I mean, you look at other products out there in the marketplace. You look at kind of drivers in the past. People used to play persimmon drivers. People used to play stainless steel, titanium. There's an evolution of products through the marketplace. You look at drivers out there now, all you see is carbon fiber. So we see that as a direct result of having a product that's more superior to a steel counterpart. With Recoil, what we found out was that we can produce a product that performed better than steel, but it had all the benefits of carbon fiber. So the iron sets that we sent to you guys to test out, I think that proved it with all the kind of the form stuff. You saw that, you know, it reacted like steel in terms of the flight trajectory, being able to control that three-quarter shot and maintain the spin control that most players need in their irons. Irons is about distance control, and we feel that we have that with Recoil. This year we're actually launching the standard Recoil. We had the Recoil prototypes that we tested with you guys. You're actually playing our standard Recoils. They're a little bit softer in the torque, a little higher torque, but the overall profile is the same as the Recoil prototype.
I actually like them quite a bit.
Yeah, exactly. They perform just as well as the prototype. The main difference is really feel. And I played the prototype in the past, now I'm playing the standard ones. And in terms of the TrackMan numbers, they're almost identical. There's no difference in launch, there's no difference in spin. The main difference is really the feel side of it. It's going to feel superior to any product out there that we've seen that we tested against.
How do you get past the connotation that graphite's an old man's club? And I like we said, we're seeing the tour acceptance, multiple winners. It's not one guy winning multiple times. It's multiple PGA Tour winners using graphite. How do you get past that? Is it just time?
I think it's just time. Honestly, I see this as kind of a 5-year project for us. You know, we're being very aggressive against the steel, and that's really, you think about it, is the main competition. It's not the other graphite company, it's steel, because most tour players, most amateurs are playing steel shafted products. And if we can convince those guys to come over to graphite, and when we test against steel, it's no comparison at all in terms of the feel, in terms of dispersion, in terms of ball speed. It's just an evolution, or really a revolution of a product going from steel to graphite. And I think within 5 years, you're starting to see more and more players switch over to graphite. Not only because it's better for your body, because it's a better product overall.
Well, we want to hear from you guys when you test out graphite iron shafts and recoils in particular. For THP TV, I'm Josh Babbitt.